Hello, this is Magical Shantae 888. This is going to be take 5, maybe take 6. This is, I have tried to record this video so many times, and at this point, like, it's really irritating because I feel like I really want to get this off my chest. Um, and it's a part of me, it feels like it's something that I need to do. Um, anyways, I just wanted to come on and talk about the need to release shame. How I got to this point is that I started therapy and I found that there were some things that I needed to work through, which is why I went to therapy. I'm on a consistent healing journey, and I have been since, I would say, for the last 4 years now, but it has been way more heavy in the last 2 years. Um, and this is all for me to be able to come back and be in my own home, in my own space, and not be worried about other people. And the work that I have been doing has been working, but in the last few months, I literally had a tower moment and I'm having to rebuild, recollect, sort of how I'm having to do every time these videos are just not like I promise I have tried to record this video about 3 different times. No, 5 different times. I started doing it when I was doing my makeup. I got interrupted. And they're not bad interruptions, but they're things that keep on interrupting. So I'm determined to get through this video because I know that somebody needs to hear this message that I am sharing. Um, Releasing shame. Okay. So, as I mentioned, I started therapy yesterday and I discussed some things with my therapist, who is wonderful. If you're thinking about seeking therapy, please do so because it's the best thing that you could do for yourself. I had to pat myself on the back yesterday, love on myself, um, and I'm doing that. But I patted myself on the back for showing up for myself because, to be completely transparent, to be able to talk to somebody and not feel like I am complaining is one of the most refreshing things ever. Mainly because, yeah, I could talk, to y'all about the things that I've experienced and things like that. And I will probably at a later time. I'm not going to share every single thing, but if it's relative, I will share it. Part of me being on YouTube is for me to share my truth so that people know that it's safe for you to share your truth. It is okay for you to share your truth. It's okay for you to come into union with yourself and be one with yourself and be comfortable with yourself, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. Who cares? Okay? Just be you in the best way that you know how. And when you learn something, level up. Okay? Um, but the importance of releasing shame. Um, Many of us carry shame and we don't even realize that we do. Um, I didn't realize it until I was about 32 that, and I'm that age now, that I carried that. And it impacts me in so many different ways. It impacts me in how I parent. It impacts me on how I spend. It impacts me on how I show up in general. Excuse me. No, I apologize for that. And I am working on releasing shame. Shame from things that may have been in my control, some things that may have not been in my control, but all in all, just releasing shame. Um, from the time that I have not been able to release the shame, I built this armor of needing to be perfect, um, needing to show up in a certain way, needing to not say things, needing to sometimes not speak my truth because it made other people feel uncomfortable. And I am on a whole platform where me just showing up is being vulnerable because somebody's going to say something. Somebody's going to have something to say. One of my eyelashes is longer than the other. my teeth are imperfect or whatever, or whatever it is. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Because if I'm able to impact people and allow people to know, or allow people to be comfortable with who they are because I'm able to show up, I'm okay with that, you know? Um, but, and I had been touching on the fact that I struggled with perfectionism, and doing therapy yesterday really, really brought home the fact that the reason why I even struggled with that was because of shame, because I was afraid to show up in a certain way, because when I was my authentic self, it was torn down, or I was ridiculed, or I was judged, or, you know, almost anything that you can think of. It 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 was, you know. Um and I really, really struggled with that. And so I'm here. It's a full moon. I am going to release that. I ask you to release whatever it is that you need to release. I am releasing shame, um, along with other things. So actually, I'm going to pull out my African Goddesses deck. This is very impromptu, but I felt called to do it. And I'm going to see, like, what are the things that we need to release? What do we need to release? And what do we need to accept? What do we need to receive? What do we need to release, and what do we need to receive? Thank you, Spirit guides, for guiding me. Give me the wisdom, the courage, the strength. Give me the words. Give me the messages that I need to give to anybody who's watching this video, to let them know what it is that they may need to release so that they can come into union with themselves. No. Cosmic power. No. Radical rebirth. Absolutely. Betrayal. Shine. Desire. Okay. Sacred lust. Feeling safe. I did a reading last night. It was the money moves for the water signs, and I felt called to pull out my goddess, African Goddess Rising Oracle deck, and we definitely got Tituba as well. Um, and we're in a Cancer full moon. So this is very nurturing energy. This is energy that is letting us know it is safe to release whatever it is that you need to release. It is safe. You are safe. One moment. One moment. Okay. We also need to release betrayal. I know of several situations that I need to release. I'm going to have to write them down and burn them, because I'm holding on to them. I'm holding on to them. And they're not serving me. They're weighing me down. Spirit is asking us to step into our cosmic power. Tap into your cosmic power. This is marrying the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We need to marry them. They need to be married. Your desires are heard. And this is a radical rebirth that we are experiencing. Sacred lust and shine. So Tituba lets us know that it is safe for us to release the betrayal and that we are going through a radical rebirth. I do want to read about the radical rebirth, and the goddess is Mbaya Nahanda. Number 5, change. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mommy,
No.
brother's trying to break my leg.
No. My children. No. No, I'm doing something right now. Give me a moment, please. Mbaya Nahanda, goddess of radical rebirth. The temple is the ancestors, her element is air. Born around 1840, Charwe, I don't know how to pronounce that name, channeled a Mohondoro, an ancient royal lion spirit named Nahanda, who has been incarnated by the revolutionary Shana women for at least 500 years, heralded as Mbaya Nahanda, the grandmother of Nahanda. This great ancestress was a healer who declared war against colonial occupation. Her guidance is, yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Embodiment. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you have messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop wanting to be ready. Make new choices and decision. The goddess declaration or affirmation is still I rise. Absolutely. Still I rise. It is safe. Tituba says that it is safe for us to rise. She is all about feeling safe. It is safe for us to rise. It is safe for us to embody sexual energy. It is safe for us to shine. It is safe for us to marry our masculine and our feminine divinely. Okay? I'm going to read this one too, the cosmic power, and that's number 2. And they are, well, she is called Mawu Lisa, cosmic power. Her temple is the threshold guardians. The element is air. Mawu Lisa is a force of mother, father, God, goddess. Mawu is the womb, the divine feminine, and Lisa is the sun, the divine masculine. They come together during a fawn eclipse to create cosmic power. You were in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. This is giving me solar plexus energy. And there's yellow. Absolutely. Yes. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything that you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created in the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. The goddess declaration is, my power shines forth from within. That is a whole word, okay? Because When we go through things like betrayal and shame, um, we feel powerless. We feel like we feel powerless because we feel like within that shame, when that shame is gained, we feel like our voice has been taken. We feel like if we said something that nobody's going to believe it. We feel like if we are speaking our truth that it's unheard, and it is heard. You are safe. You are valid. You are beautiful. You are smart. You're wise. You're kind. You're worthy of everything that you desire and then some. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything different. Don't even let your shadow self fool you. Whenever your shadow self comes and wants to come and start the shenanigans, love on yourself even more, because that's your emotions letting you know that something isn't right. Don't ignore that, and don't let anybody around you tell you anything different. If you're feeling uncomfortable about something, tap into that and see why you're feeling indifferent about it or why you're feeling a way about it. There's a reason. We have feelings for a reason, and it's not just for negative things. Release the shame that you're feeling about anything that has happened. Release the shame because it's no longer needed. It's too heavy of a burden. You don't need it. All right. I just wanted to come in real quick and share that gem with y'all. Make sure that you like, share, comment, subscribe. This is Magical Shante 888, and I'm out.